RC's got the rocket spear. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. This bat wave go through? Look at the bats go. They are waving their way through a wardenless bat wave. And now an epic match between Simon Natchoa versus Gaku, who's playing solo in the Creative Master Series, as Simon is in to start this one off. And this is the very first match of Group 9. No one in Group 9 has yet played a match. So good luck. Remember, in the Creative Master Series, it's about getting a point for winning the war, getting a point for being voted most creative, and whoever gets the most points in your group will advance to the playoffs. But we have an Invis Spiky ball with that king and snakes. So he's trying to clear with a spiky ball. He has 2 more earthquakes. The arrow does not fly through the spitters like he was probably hoping. So now he sends in a couple rocket loons to try to help finish them off. There are no builders over there, unless there are. Wait, there's a builder repairing that expo. Builder to the outside, so these won't be repaired. Queen is pushing her way through the bottom. Another rocket loon coming in for that air defense. The snake is there. King and a bunch of snakes are now moving through. Queen, he does have to freeze, trying to keep that queen alive. She's barely alive. The healers need to try to keep her alive there, but no, she goes down. The ice golem freezes up. The king is trying to move through, but the queen's arrow was supposed to fly through, hit the spitters, hit the multi, but unfortunately the angle was just off, as now the king is dead. The queen is dead. We do have a blimp and some inferno dragon. Sends in that RC. Rocket spear finishes it off, but he does unfortunately invest the rocket spear shot onto an archer. Now the RC takes out that multi with ease. Gonna have to work through this town hall. The Giga Bomb is there. We have a clone Yeti to the outside onto that scatter shot. The RC comes back to life to go finish off this town hall, as now ice golems, headhunters, come out of the clan castle, and the town hall with the phoenix, a phoenix and an earthquake helps finish that town hall off to secure. Well, it's only the first. He needs 1% for the second. So at least this helps secure the 2-star here, because you can't afford a 1. There's that Warden fireball, lava loons. The bottom side here. Now a few balloons to the bottom with the inferno dragons. Oh man, you can imagine if it went to plan. It could have been completely different with that queen getting the value, with that spiky ball king combination. That lava loon try to move out in front of these balloons, and the inferno dragon here, but unfortunately not able to do that. Does have some of the lava loon puppets there trying to push through the defensive king. But my friends, we have just the 2-star. We do have an invisibility spell with wizards, but not going to get it. Nice try, Simon. Nice try. Only a 77, getting a little bit more for a 78. You can make this invisible so he stops hitting it. Oh, nope. He's going for it. Wizard gets slowed down. Kills off the ice golem. What else? Every bit of percentage matters, because you never know. But there it is. A 78% 2-star for Simon. Gaku is up. Gaku's got 4 attacks to do with the rocket loons. Starting off with that queen. We've got her off to the outside, the edge. The ice comb freezes up this area. Does have the angry jelly. Does have to invest that rage. Keep her going through 2 ground expos here. Loon trying to get out in front. Pulls the Seeking Air Mine. Makes her invisible. Finds a tornado trap here. We're going to continue her push through to this multi-arch tower. Drops another balloon, because it's probably going to be a mirror of a trap to the bottom side down here. As the queen continues her way through, the next balloon is down. Frozen arrow does some work. Mini Prince got the pants. RC's got the rocket spear. Oh my goodness! If that recall was literally a millisecond later, that queen would have been killed. The shot for the monolith was in the air, flying down to kill that queen, but she is recalled and she is placed to the top side. Minion Prince and that Warden coming together into the Wizard Tower, continuing through. Now the Minion Prince, Warden, can pop his ability to protect this blimp, which is flying to that town hall. Does pop the ability, can freeze up the town hall so the town hall doesn't get any shots off. No, he's going to let the blimp go through. Just going to rage up Yetis for the town hall. Yes, pulls out the ice golems, poison up the clan castle of the witches. The ice golems here. Town hall's been secured. Continuing his way through. We do have that minion grabbing the ground expo. Pops the Minion Prince ability. Does have the Royal Champion still to use. And Rocket Loons. Queen's making her way off to the right side. Minion Prince continuing. The ice golems are stuck there, not moving much. Now the Minion Prince is going to have to get through this witch. One-shots her, takes her down. Rocket Loon's down to the bottom side. The RC is also placed down here with her ability still intact, about to be forced. Minion Prince comes back to life, but he's getting stuck on a storage as he freezes up the Ground Expo and that scatter as the RC's trying to get value with that raised up Rocket Spear shots. Queen's going to continue to the outside with her ability intact with the Invis Vial. And 9 Rocket Loons to deploy. Rocket Loon trying to get out in front. The RC is dead. 10 minions. You use the Rocket Loons to help protect this Queen, because that King's going to kill her off. But he pops her ability. That Frozen Arrow helps. Air Skelly's popping off to the left. He's got to get as much percentage as possible. Rocket Loon's to the bottom. Rocket Loon's in the multi-arch tower so he can clean up behind it with the minions for percentage. 2 Rocket Loons. The Queen's still making her way around and through these Skellies. The Spitter takes out the 1 minion. You can't really take anything else down here. So he's just going to drop it with it where that Queen is to try to protect the Queen in a sense. Yep, there it is. That's the only place he realistically could because the Monolith is full health there. As the Queen's making her way through, and it's in the 80s. High 80s here for Gaku. 88, 89. If the Queen grabs that storage, it's full health. Probably won't have enough time for an 89% 2-star. Oh, he does get it. Okay. A 90% 2-star for Gaku. And Natchoa is up. Natchoa's got himself a handful of E-Dragons with a Fireball. Just have the pants on the Minion Prince. No Royal Champion. Sends in that Oh. A double Hound. Warden. Oh. Oh. Okay. The Fireball lands. There's the Earthquake. No recall. So the Warden's just going to try to continue to clear some of this. He's dead. I remember I did this trick with against Judo when the new hero revive spell came out, where I let the Warden die. I turned off the auto abilities, and then I revived him, recalled him, and then did exactly that. Mr. Natchoa, I see. Pulling some Skellies off to the left. Does have the Valkyrie. We have the Baby Dragon over to the right side. Trying to then get the Wizard Tower. Does not. E-Dragon continuing to clear towards the bottom side. Enemy Queen's going to hit this E-Dragon here. E-Dragon is dead after 1 shot. Does have a couple more sneakies to use. Has a Golem. Sends it into the bottom. Ground Skeleton pops. Queen, King together. Wall breaks. Does have an additional wall breaker maybe for the enemy Queen compartment. But the King Earthquake Boots could open it. No, he's going to invest that wall break. Balloon to go for that Ricochet Cannon. Freezing the multi-arch tower and enemy Queen. Continuing his way through. The Golems are actually helping tank and protect this Queen. Freezing up the Minion Prince so he can send up his Minion Prince and Stone Slammer to the right side. King's Earthquake Boots comes through, opens the walls. Going to continue his way through. Now these E-Dragons are trying to get some value to the top, but they are getting absolutely shredded. Picked off there. Queen needs to secure this Town Hall. Air Skellies pop. Does still have the Queen ability with the Mirror and the Healers. Trying to push these E-Dragons through. Yeti is coming out of that Stone Slammer. Moving through double Giant Bombs. No, triple Giant Bombs. Minion Prince trying to continue. The Queen has gone through with that ability. Wait a second. Minion Prince is still going. Does have to snipe off this air defense. Oh, no. The air defense is going to pick off that Minion Prince. The King's going to kill the Queen. It was so close. This had a chance at working. Oh, Natchoa. After investing a Warden like that to get in the 80s in hard mode. Oh my, oh my. Natchoa, nice attempt there. So at 90% 2-star there from Natchoa. If we take a look at percent, average 84 to a 90. So we have a 90, 78, while Gaku had a 90. So as long as he's above a 78, Gaku will have the lead. Gaku is back in. Let's see. With 16 Rocket Loons, 7 Bat Spells. No Royal Champion. Fireball for that Warden. Now the Bat Wave. How's it going to commence? A Blimp for this Warden. Pops the ability. A Tassa pops. But he clears this area. Was that okay that it hit the Tassa, or did he want to hit the Ricochet Cannon? Blimp lands, raging up the Yetis. Warden's going to snipe this air defense. Out comes the Ice Golems. Yeti securing the Town Hall. Witch as well has come out. 2 witches, actually. as the Warden's trying to continue, but the Warden looks like he's going to die to that Archer Tower. And he pulls that Ice Golems and Witches off to the left side of the King. Poisons that up. Queen's down behind. King's... Ooh, Giant Gauntlet. And he's going to Bat Wave now. Bat Waving to the top side. Moving through this left Ice Golem out in front. He tries to time that Multi-Archer Tower to help freeze it. Yes, the perfect freeze from the Ice Golem. Continuing to move through. He's got a freeze of his own he could use. Needs to get this poison spell before... There it is. Freezing up the Raw Champion. Pushing through that Multi-Archer Tower. Drops the Baby Dragon. Headhunters to kill the RC. Bats are continuing to wave through that top side. Now Rocket Loons to the right. Minion Prince is working through. That Queen's popping her ability. So she goes through towards that scatter shot. The bats are coming behind the spitter. So the bats are not going to move to the spitter at all. Those bats got some very nice value. Rocket Loon's continuing. The Ice Sound can help protect. Minion Prince has got ability. Queen's ability has gone off. Freezing up the air defense and the defensive Minion Prince. That's going to be nice value, but the bats are gone. 4 more Rocket Loons left. The Queen is gone as well. Rocket Loons around. Minion Prince trying to get some value. Sneaks in Rocket Loons into the air defense with a Baby Dragon over there. The Seeking Air Mine was pulled, and the Baby Dragon continues. Can this Minion Prince make it? Baby Dragon does not clear the defensive Minion Prince. Oh, rip. The Minion Prince comes back to life there. And tries to now he's stuck on the defensive King. And if that Queen picked off that Minion Prince and stayed alive, he would have had this. The healers are getting hit. They were distracting, but it's a 97. Gaku so close. What an attempt with those bats. Simon is up. Good luck. He's also got bats and Rocket Loons. Oh boy, 9 bats here. We have Earthquake Boots, Spiky Ball. No Warden for Simon. You know, Gaku comes in with a Bat Wave. Simon's going to answer with a Bat Wave of his own, but he's going to top him with a no Grand Warden in the attack. As Rocket loses the top, Golem going up into that multi. We got an Ice Golem, Giant, Log Launcher, King. He's trying to tank the shots of the Inferno Tower so it doesn't hit the Log Launcher. And that is exactly why he deployed those units, so the Log Launcher stays nice and healthy. Moving into the Town Hall, doesn't get hit by any of the Inferno Tower beams. Continuing, does open up the wall. There's the King. Pushing through, the Clan Castle remains. Ooh, wait a second, and Logs? No, Logs won't be able to remove the CC in time, right? He tried. The Log Launcher. Oh, rip! I feel like if there was one more earthquake, the Town Hall, the Clan Castle would have been removed from the logs. But either way, he's pushing through with this Queen. Town Hall is going down from the Queen and her ability. Does have 12 more Rocket Loons. King's on the outside now. He did kill off the CC. Well, actually, no. There's a Furnace defending the space. Rocket Loons off to the left. Poison got launched. Queen's trying to continue. Now she gets stuck on the Furnace. Finishes it off. Rocket Loons into the Spitter over there. RC picks off the Spitter on the other side. Now going to take out the splash of the Wizard Towers. The Scatter Shot to the right side is down. Does have the Minion Prince. He's going to the left. Bat Bombs the Scatter Shot now. And now there's no more splash. Rocket Loon's in the Multi-Arch Tower. Now it's about the Bat Wave. They're moving through. Wait a second. This Bat Wave go through? He's got 2 more Rocket Loons. They're making their way all the way through to this monolith. The Multi-Arch Tower, he sends in a Yeti and Rocket Loons to distract it. Look at the bats go. They are waving their way through. The Yeti might jump the wall, grab the Multi-Arch Tower. The Minion Prince pulls traps. The bats are working on the air. No. He's got an Invis. Headhunters come for the Minion Prince. He's got it. Simon's got it! The Bat Wave with no Warden! A Wardenless Bat Wave triples! No Warden in the attack, and Simon gets it done. What a plan! Beautiful. It felt like it was flawless. The only thing that I feel like could have been improved is if there was an earthquake on the Clan Castle, no CC might have come out. That literally was beautiful. With the storage going down, he had 30 seconds left in the attack, and that is a 3-star. Simon, that was beautiful. Gaku, can you answer with that 3-star that just came in from Simon? As we've got Inferno Dragons, no Warden. Okay, he's answering straight away. No Warden of his own. He's like, okay, fine. You don't bring a Warden. I won't bring a Warden. With the 8 Invises. Queen off to the right side. Does have a recall. Can pull that queen back. Yeti Mites do not grab that wizard tower, but he's raging up the queen. Oh, forced to ability. Grabbing this area. She goes straight for the town hall. Queen going for the town hall through ability. Takes that down and recalls her before the full CC has been lured out. That queen went on a direct path for that town hall. And there is the redeployment to the top side at 12 as the Flame Flinger continues through the bottom. As he he drops a skeleton in front of that minion prince to distract him. Headhunters to help take him down. His own minion prince to the right side with a baby dragon. Inferno dragon to the bottom. Can continue to push through. Minion prince moving through that storage. Queen's making her way to the top. We have that Flame Flinger continuing now. Gonna get hit by this defensive king. Opens up. Rocket Loon's coming out. Makes that queen invisible. We have now the king on through next to that queen. Pops that king ability. Ice Golem gets sprung. Minion Prince continuing his way through from that right side into the core. We have 2 Inferno Dragons, an Ice Golem, and a Royal Champion still to use. Pops that Minion Prince ability. Now the triple Ice Golem's coming out. RC pops ability right away to the far left side. Gotta get the timing down. With 2 Druids. This is going to be deployed onto the Royal Champion. Continuing. Multi-Arch Tower goes down. The Ice Golems frees up that king. Now the Minion Prince is going to have to continue through. Ice Golem dies again. RC goes invisible. He's got a lot of... Oh my goodness, yeah, you can't lose that RC. Now he's got a ton of Invises left for this Royal Champion. Her ability's already been popped. Can Gaku still do it? Wait, he's got a chance. He can't lose this RC too. He's got 2 Invises. He does. He makes... No, she gets out in front. Oh my gosh, she goes invisible. The Druid's trying to heal her back up. He goes invisible again. The Druid turns into a bear. We got Inferno Dragons coming through the bottom side. My friends, I think Gaku is going to have enough to get a 3. He's going to get through the Grand Expo. And yes, Gaku answers right back with the 3 with no Warden of his own. And indeed, I didn't notice the Minion Prince also had no pet. No pet for the Minion Prince. As it's a 3, Gaku keeps it a match. It is 7-7%. Gaku's got the lead right now. And Natchoa is in. So pressure is on as we've got 19 Rocket Loons, a Fireball to use. We've got an E-Dragon placed with a balloon out front. Trying to skip into... Oh, Rocket Loon's going to finish it off. Yes, but the E-Dragon dies. Was it worth that E-Dragon right there? As now Warden is placed to the far right side. Gonna grab this wizard tower. Baby dragon to the bottom. Town hall. Got a shot off on something. Warden's continuing his way through. With 4 earthquakes. Does the queen have an arrow? No. 4 earthquakes here. What is the fireball gonna hit? 5 invises. There's the invis for the Warden to stay alive through this Grand Expo. Baby dragon to the left. Onto the builder hut. Does not secure that there. Warden continuing his way through. Minion down to the bottom. Taking his sweet time. The Angry Jelly's effect is worn off. Invis. He's going to lock on. Hits the scatter. No! He was supposed to hit the Rage Spell Tower. The scatter was not invisible. RIP. Oh no, this whole core was supposed to go down, so the Warden did not connect with the Fireball. Now we have the Warden going invisible to try to keep that Rage Gem active as he's pushing away from this Town Hall. This could be a 1-star, my friends. As the Rocket Loons are coming through a little bit in front of this Queen. We got some more Rocket Loons to the bottom side. Rocket Loon to the left onto the Wizard Tower. Minion Prince is soloing over there. No King to use. He does have a Flame Flinger. Unless he decides to change it up. Queen's continuing her way through. Does have the healers and the mirror. More Rocket Loons to the top side. But unfortunately, he's going to have to deal with the Clan Castle since that did not go down. He's going to deal with the Spitter in this direction. That was supposed to go down to the Fireball. But there is the Blimp now. He sent that Rocket Loon to test for the traps. There's a Minion Prince ability. That Blimp's going to make it. He's going to rage up the Blimp to secure the Town Hall in that 2nd star. Yetis are ignoring the Town Hall. Uh-oh. Wait a sec. Wait. Whoa. Town Hall go down. Yes, he's okay. All right. Yeti might jump. Town Hall's been secured for the 2nd star. Royal Champion's coming to the top side. Minion Prince came back to life with the Phoenix. Secured the Monolith. But look at what's left. This stuff was supposed to go down from that Warden fireball, and that's really all that's left. You've got the queen ability. That baby dragon gets some value down south. Oh, rip. The Invis barely missed that scatter shot. And is that going to cost him? He's got 30 seconds left. Can he continue? The Giga Bomb will go off. That queen gets hit. Warden gets hit. Red air bomb's there. A bunch of traps. 22 seconds, though. RC is trying to get through these skellies. Quite annoying, but the queen disappears, and this is what's left. This was supposed to go down to the fireball, but it's at 93% 2-star for Natchoa. And Gaku's final attack is in. He needs a 75% 2-star to be victorious in the war, but then there's also the additional creative vote, as we have bats coming through to remove the ricochet cannons, to remove the multi. Not going to get the other multi because he's making it invisible. Does he not make it invisible for the last one? No, it stays invisible, so that multi stays up. I think he wanted to take that down, but I don't know. 12 rocket loons to use. Warden's moving in with that queen. The furnace is up to the top side. Skeleton spell out in front of this queen here. We have the Sneezy attached to that Warden, moving through this enemy queen. Headhunters are down, taking out the enemy queen there. Continue to push through. Spitter is pointing in that direction to the left, continuing through into the minion prince as well. But the defensive rage spell tower is there, so it's going to come back eventually. Not luring out any of the clan castle just yet. Ice Golem is down to help protect this charge, but the queen is getting hit. The queen's frozen arrow helping. Spitter is angled and barely hitting, but we do have a minion prince with the noble iron coming through this top side of the base to move into the ground expo. Spitter still hitting. Is it going to hit these healers? Healers may, yep, healers getting range a little bit, but the minion prince still pushing through with that angry jelly, targeting those defenses. Out comes a bit of the archers. King is now going to be placed. He's running his way all the way to the right side, and we have 12 rocket loons, a blimp to use. Queen's moving through. Remember, he's got to get that 75% 2-star. He's racking up the percentage, but you can't leave that town hall up and get that one. As the king killed off... No, king does not kill off the RC, but the minion prince will finish her off there. Apprentice Warden joining in. Another wall break for this queen, but it doesn't go to the proper wall here. It goes to the storage. Pulls out the ice cones, pops the minion prince ability, but that town hall remains with a rage spell next to it. Minion prince is going through. There is a rocket loon into the rage spell tower. Is he going to then send a blimp far away from that side? I would assume so, because then you can send another rocket loon over there, or another couple, and then, I don't know. He does have a build. Wait, no, he could send it over the Warden and ability it. So you can protect the blimp that way. 44 seconds. Yep, he is. He's going to Warden ability the blimp. Rocket loon's coming in. There it is. Protects the rocket loons, protects the queen. Blimp's flying through. There's the rage. Bunch of traps. Blimp makes it to the town hall. Rocket loon to the right side with some minions. Town hall secured. 73, a 74. He needs a 75, and there he goes. He hits the percentage mark and gets the percent needed. It's the lowest percent for him in this one. I don't think it went exactly the plan. Nice try to Gaku, but he gets enough percentage to get the war victory. But did he get the creative vote victory as well, is the question. As it is an 83% 2-star there for Gaku. As we take a look at the final score now. The final score is 9-9. And Gaku takes it 74 to a 72.2. But now, let's give out that creative vote. And the creative vote, my friend, has been decided. And we are giving the creative vote to Simon and Natchoa, which means that they're going to be tied 1-1 in Group 9, as they both got 9 stars. And up next, Darkstar taking on Klaus. The match that many of you have been waiting for is here. It's a healer, Super Wiz, Blizz. Pop to the bottom. We have this... Oh! He's trying to triple 50 barbarians, 50 archers.